Hey, let's go ahead and get started with messages from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Let's see what our message is from our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What do they need to tell us? What are the most important messages as to what we can look forward to right now? And it says, take time to breathe out. Everything has been so fucking hectic, for like the last, honestly, for a really long time. But I feel like this is a moment for you to just take a step back and breathe. The universe is giving you a breather before you have to go back into whatever battle or war you've been fighting. And maybe for some of you, you're just like, you're out of it. You're not even in it anymore. You've sacrificed it. We had that full moon in Taurus not that long ago. So a lot of things that could have very well came up and you need to let go. Luck is on your side. So no matter what is happening right now, just know that luck is on your side. We have Sagittarius here. For some of you, this is about, delving into a spiritual practice. And what do we have? We have your commitment is being tested. Bottom of the deck, you are very close to achieving a goal. So if things are going awry right now, I want to say that everything always seems to implode when new things are going to start coming in. And Spirit's just saying, keep on that trail. Keep going. Do not stop because luck is on your side. If you continue to persevere, I feel like whenever it's like we always want to quit before the victory. And I've seen so many people do that. These cards are telling you, don't quit before the victory. Keep going. Take a moment if you need to take a moment, but then go right back in and don't stop. No matter what, no matter what's coming at you, keep going because you're very close to achieving a goal of yours that you have always worked so hard for, and Spirit is saying we got you. For some of you, this could be about travel. This could be about people traveling in to come and see you. And we do have the holidays here, so I'm not surprised. But also your commitments when it comes to, your job or your career or, maybe you're not been seeing that breakthrough and Spirit's like, take a break. Maybe you've been spinning your wheels on your career. Take a freaking break. It's okay. I feel like somebody could also be helping you. And how committed are you to your business? How committed are you to the job that you're doing? How committed are you to a relationship? How committed are you to moving? How committed are you to traveling? How committed are you? Okay? That is the biggest question. Your commitment is going to get tested. And then you'll know. Spirit, please show me what is going on with this take time to breathe out. Clarify the take time to breathe out, Spirit. Take time to breathe out. What do we have here? Yeah, look, TikTok and just imagine. Look at this. Clarifying this, it says TikTok. Listen, again, if you're being given this time to just take a breather, to take a step back, like people do sometimes on the weekends, but even then on the weekends, they're, constantly moving about. I feel like just sit back. You've had enough time to sit back and really analyze your situation. And I think for a lot of you, this is about you really going after what you want and going gung-ho, okay? Because we have the yang here that is clarifying the luck is on your side. So this is about you taking action, saying, it's been enough time. I put in enough time, and I feel like you kind of manifest your way out of there with the imagine. You imagine something, you put it out to the universe, and then it's like this ball of energy that you're putting into it, and it's like, okay, here you go. So I think you're starting to see some lucky events that are happening. And what do we got? Your commitment is being tested. We've got the orphaned in the reverse. Sometimes we have to let people go. Sometimes we have to, maybe you're feeling orphaned by somebody. Maybe you're feeling left out in the cold by somebody. But I feel like you don't even care. I almost feel like you're orphaning this situation. I do feel like for a lot of you, you are mending some type of a relationship with somebody, or you're having a conversation with someone or a mentor or whatever, and they're helping you manifest a huge goal of yours, or they're giving you advice, or they're telling you something. And I feel like it comes in the nick of time. Somebody calls you in the nick of time and helps you through the situation. We have the number 5 here, which is the orphan card. And the orphaned, this one showed up in the reverse, and all my cards are in the upright. So I'm going to go ahead and read that. In the orphaned reversal, it says, the shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel like you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances you formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as a whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you. Let it. For some of you, it's like, you could be dealing with people who just push you away. It's like because of their own issues, and it's almost like enough is enough. They've pushed you away and pushed you away, and it's almost like by you being in the midst of all of that, it's like you're abandoning aspects of yourself. The aspects where you need to be nurtured, where you need to feel stable, where you need to feel appreciated or valued or desired or even wanted and celebrated, And I feel like because it's showing up underneath your commitment is being tested, your commitment to yourself. And maybe that means sometimes that we need to abandon certain situations because you can't mend them. Because you can't mend them. And maybe for some of you, they don't need to be mended. For others of you, you can mend them if you're willing to have conversations. I almost feel like this is like a game of telephone. I think about the game of telephone like back when I was a little kid, right? By the time it got around full circle, the message wasn't even anywhere near. And it's like, if you need to say something to somebody because you're feeling abandoned or you're feeling left out in the cold or whatever, then have that conversation with these people. Your commitment to a relationship is being tested. Your commitment to your job is being tested. Your commitment in life is being tested. And listen, and again, if people don't value you and you're willing to move yourself out of the situation, luck is on your side. All you have to take is initiative and action. And for some of you, it's just about imagining your way out of these situations. Because everybody's going through something different. We all are. But Spirit is saying, you're almost out of time. Like, time is up. You can't spend any more time doing these things. So Spirit's going to give you some time to take a step back, go within, imagine how you want things to be, take a moment to breathe, but then you're going to have to get back into that action because we have these 2 cards. This is how I see them on the board, right? So you see this big burst of energy. We are going into Sagittarius season. This is half man, half horse. We have Sagittarius here. And it says at Sagittarius season, be ready to launch. For some of you, you're traveling. You're going to be traveling overseas, or you're going to be traveling to faraway places or distant lands or places that you've never been before. What else do we have here, Spirit? What else do we have here? All right, give me some more insight on all of this. Give me some more insight. Yeah, we got the Hermit here. So in this, funny enough, it shows up underneath it's time to breathe out, TikTok, just imagine, go within. That's what the Hermit is all about. The Hermit, I'm a Virgo, so this is the Virgo card. So maybe for some of you, you're a Virgo. This is about you pulling back your energy and just taking a breather. Maybe you're of service and you're helping so many people, but you're not being valued. And it says, find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. And your spiritual path, really. The Hermit takes time to sit back and analyze situations for what they are. And being that it's like you need to just take a time out right now. You need to take a time out. You really need to look at the situation at hand. And maybe for some of you, because I see the hands here, maybe things have gotten out of hand. Maybe things have gotten out of hand. So now it's just time, like you're being given an opportunity. And yeah, we've got the magician showing up underneath the luck is on your side in the Yang card. It says you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. You can manifest a new path. You can manifest a new road. That's what this is saying. All you have to do is be willing to take that action, be willing to sacrifice what's not working. If you can't mend a certain situation, be willing to exit out of there, and the universe will literally show you the new path. And Spirit says luck is on your side. What else do we have for the collective? What else does the collective need to hear coming in the near future? What can they expect? We've got the 5 of Summer. And it says, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. And, we talk about that with the orphan card here. In the upright, this is like, crying over spilt milk. And yeah, there may be a little bit of sadness when we have to walk away from things, when we're manifesting something new, when we're manifesting a new path, but maybe, this other path is keeping you stuck. And, there could be, some hurt feelings, but we got at the bottom of the deck, we've got the dreamer. The dreamer, and again, there's that path. There's the path, 2 separate cards. We have 3 major arcanas. 3 major arcanas. But this is about you doing some introspection. This is about your life. If the interactions with other people are less than par and you're having a tough time getting your point across, then maybe it's time for you to go off on a journey alone. Follow your guidance. Follow your spiritual path. The dreamer says, embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself. People might not understand your journey, but it's not for them to understand. And you may have to walk away from certain people so that you can spread your wings and fly. And maybe that's what all of this other stuff is about. And maybe you feel bad because you had prior engagements, but I also feel this is about other people feeling bad about the way that they treated you. But, it's going to be up to them whether they want to come back in and apologize, because either way, when people treat us like shit, we don't actually have to put up with it. We're all volunteers here, and we could choose to opt out and go elsewhere. So I'm seeing that here, but I feel like it's almost like the reason why all of these things are happening is to get you to move forward. We tend to sit around and we think about all the things that are going wrong. And yes, I see that here with the 5 of Cups, but I feel like it's very short-lived, because the 5 of Cups is really about the 2 of Cups in disguise. Usually in the original Rider-Waite, the guy's crying over spilt milk, with the 3 spilt cups. But if you turn around, there's 2 full cups. And all you have to do is, grab the cup and go over the bridge and you make it to the castle, right? So it's the same thing. Being that the orphan card is in the reverse, I feel like you're not even going to be apologetic about what you're needing to do. Because I feel like at the end of the day, you've learned your lessons, having all these major arcanas here, that deep down inside your soul that you're going to be okay. And that you have a goal that you have to get to, and you can't have all these, anything holding you back. And we have the number 1 here, and the number 1, and we have the 0. Actually, oh my God, clarifying the Magician, I said, is the Yang card. And look at this. We have 1, and look at that. Doesn't that look like a 1? Right? All the way down the middle, 1, 1, 1. So are you seeing 1, 1, 1? If so, that's also connected to Aries energy for others of you. We have Virgo, Pisces here. We have the Dreamer, which is Aries. Could be Aquarius as well. We have Sagittarius. We have a little bit of water here. But definitely this is about, lighting a fire under your, ass to get you to do something. Light a fire in your belly to want to get out of toxic situations. Again, like if you can't talk to certain people, not everybody understands your light. Not everybody understands your fire. And because of that, this is a perfect opportunity for you to really revamp the path that you've been on. And as I said before, you might have to leave something along the way, but your commitment to your spiritual growth is what is being tested. It says, embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. Your commitment to the trust and the faith that you have in God, spirit, universe, archangels, or whatever you call in, there needs to be, that commitment is also being tested by trusting in your faith, because also that's what the, Sagittarius is all about, your beliefs and your philosophy. So if you really genuinely believe in whatever it is that you believe in, then you better fucking trust and believe in it wholeheartedly to no end, and know that it's going to help you manifest the life of your fucking dreams. But in the meantime, I do feel like certain people are going to feel really bad for mistreating you. But I think that the commitment between you and your job, or you and friends, or you and family, that was a test to them as well. And maybe they failed the test, and that's why you had to move on. Because in all of these cards, I'm seeing one person. I do feel like someone is going to try and call you back in. I feel like after amount of time, but I think that for some of you, this is, you're going on a new journey and you're going to have to leave people, places, and things behind. So I'm going to leave that here, you guys. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's on the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. I genuinely do appreciate it. It helps get me into the algorithm. And if you're interested in checking me out over on Facebook and Instagram, I'm under the Footsteps to Peace and Peace Unhinged Tarot. Love you guys all so much. Take care.